My name is Larry Susskind. I've been teaching at MIT for 47 years, if you can believe that. I started as a graduate student in the Urban Studies and Planning department, joined the faculty. I've been on the faculty ever since. My work has moved over the years from one area to another. In earlier years, I focused on the way in which public policy was implemented, that is, in which ways in which decisions were implemented at the state level, at the local level, at the federal level. Then I was looking at land use issues and how land use regulation happened. Then I switched to working on international questions and how international agreements were reached. The last decade or more, I've been focused very much on environmental decisions, a way in which natural resources are managed together. So all of these questions relate to all parts of the department, although I have had responsibility for providing some kind of oversight and leadership in the Environmental Policy and Planning Group. The Environmental Policy and Planning Group in the department has a whole series of connections to other parts of the Institute. We've worked with political science for a long time on international environmental issues. We've worked with different parts of the engineering school on specific environmental issues like water and transboundary water decision-making, like renewable energy. We've worked with parts of the science department on the question of setting environmental standards of different kinds. We've worked obviously with other faculty in architecture and media lab on a whole host of questions about how do we involve people in environmental decisions of different kinds. So EPP is connected across the whole campus and has been for a very long time. Environmental policy and planning offers opportunities for students to come in through one portal to the Department of Urban Studies and Planning, but to make connections across the whole institute. So if a student came here interested in climate change, they would want to be working with people in the Center for Climate Change Studies, or what we call global change science, on climate change forecasting. They'd be wanting to work with people in political science about political reactions to climate change. They'd be wanting to work with people in earth and planetary science about models of way in which climate change happens. So a student could come in through this portal, be here in this department, and connect across all the other schools and departments at MIT as part of their studies, as part of the research that they did, as in terms of being part of interdisciplinary teams. And in the end, we'd like it to be seamless. People could come here to work on environmental issues, but be connected to many, many other parts of the Institute.